that's not the only shocking firing. That's the thing. So let's continue. I mean, there's some other names on here
The
that are
other
quite
two shocking, I'm going to lump them together.
Yeah.
The IICONICS.
Wow.
IICONICS.
Oh, I mean, what else? I mean, one of the
It was
best,
travesty.
one of the best duos in female wrestling in years. I mean, it's amazing. They made me laugh. Billie Kay, even at WrestleMania on Sunday, she was making me laugh.
Oh yeah.
How do you? I mean, it makes no sense. Their excuse for breaking up the IICONICS was they were going to give Peyton Royce a push, but that never happened.
never happened.
I don't understand. Again, this goes back to creative. Who is making these decisions? If you're gonna break someone like the IICONICS, which everybody loved, I have no idea who's sitting there saying to themselves, "Oh, let's break up the IICONICS." I mean, it makes no sense. So they broke up the IICONICS to give Peyton Royce a push. It never happened, and then they fire them both.
It was so exciting to see them hit the mid card.
Yeah.
And I was worried that
We saw them win the tag titles in person, so
Yeah.
I was happy to see that. And I remember me and you when we were watching it live. We were there. We thought to ourselves, "This is great. They deserve it. This is awesome." We were very happy. But I just wonder now, like, who's going to fill that role of comedy? I don't see who. I don't know. Billie Kay was amazing.
They could have worked off each other in so many ways.
Oh.
I mean, just as good heels.
Amazing. Anything. Yeah.
Like why couldn't they do to them what they did for the Bellas?
Exactly. I
Because
don't
the
get.
Bellas were a great heel
I
tag
don't.
team.
I don't get it, Malcolm. These are two. I want to tell you, folks. These are two women that me and Malcolm, when they first came on the scene, we loved them. You know, right away we were like, we are huge Billie Kay and Peyton Royce fans. We see the magic, we see the prestige, and the magistry. I mean, they really had an it factor. Every time I saw them come out, I loved it. It reminded me of Julian Hall. Remember, she did the singing stuff?
Oh yeah.
I love Julian Hall because what she did is she made you had to look at her.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing is that now Julian Hall's no Billie Kay or
Peyton Royce.
but Julian Hall had that it factor in a sense, and they didn't utilize her as well. So I don't know if it's a problem of the creative team, because I'm hearing a lot of stuff from the creative team like they don't know what to do or I don't see a fit.
Well, I think that they had way too much talent that they're trying to fill in. When they became a tag team, they still were like, okay, well, then we have to have Sasha and Bailey be a tag team. You know, we have to have the Riot Squad be a thing. So they kept pushing all these different talents around, and then I don't think that they wanted to fill a story for them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is that there had to have been a breakdown, like you said, of a story because something happened. Oh, I don't know what to do with the story. How do you not just put him out there?
Like
all you
they
have
were
to do
too
is
busy putting Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss as a tag
and
team.
we don't want that. And that's the thing. I never wanted that. I don't want that. They might be best friends in real life. That's fine. I don't want that though. I would never ever want them as a tag team. They are singles wrestlers. I don't understand the push of pitting Nia Jax in a tag team. It makes no sense.
But then also at the time, Becky Lynch was
hot. She was hot.
The hit of the whole scene.
And that's the thing is and guess what? If you think at the time, who also was big? Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. I don't understand. They were the equivalent of. They were the New Day. They were literally the female New Day. That's how I viewed them. But for some reason, creative was just inept, just stupid. Because all they had to do is pit him out there. That's it. Pit him out there, and they will work
who was
magic.
The other time? Was it Sonya Deville and Mandy?
Oh, Mandy Rose, amazing, amazing.
So like, all four of those women could have had amazing matches together.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, it makes no.
IICONICS should be right now where the Bellas were when they left, in my opinion.
100% agree with you. 100%.
And they just squandered it. I don't know if it was T-shirt sales. Maybe the crowd wasn't interested. I have no idea.
The crowd was interested. You know that the crowd was
never
interested.
Put them in
when they won
the spotlight.
When they won live, it erupted. People were happy, and you might not have seen it on TV, but I saw a lot of happy people very excited, like me and you, that were very happy to see that.
Yeah.
So the people were behind him. It comes down to creative, Malcolm, with a lot of these people.
They had to give it to Bailey and Sasha.
And it makes no sense because
all that time.
And I don't mind Bailey and Sasha. That's fine because they're friends. That's
awesome.
Fine. But there has to be the counter comedy relief and plucky group. That's what the new idea is.
They're doing it with Miz and Morrison.
Yeah, they did it with New Day.
The same
but
thing.
they did it with New Day.
Yeah.
They're plucky comedy, and that's what Billie Kay and Peyton. And I don't understand. So when creative's sitting there and they're looking at them, they're watching them on TV. Mind you, they're watching the same product as we are, and how they sit there and they don't go, "Hey, the crowd is laughing. We need to work on that. Do more of that." I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. But you know, these are two women, Malcolm. Like Paige said, they are going to make a lot of money. They are going to leave they are going to make a lot of money. I mean,
AEW, don't mess this up. You have two amazing women coming to you, and you need a turnaround.
Yeah,
on this
or I mean, I'm going to say it: Impact, pay up, pay up. I'm serious. They're worth the money, and that's the thing is that I honestly think that they will be the hottest thing, even better than some male, because they're so good. And I think once they're given the freedom to do, they don't have to go through the loops of the creative on WWE because we've seen it.
Was any of them injured at some point?
I don't think so. But even if that's the case, that they could have used that. You could have put them in a wheelchair or something. The gimmicks are there. The characters are there. The fact is that injuries now, in my opinion, are like Samoa Joe.
There's always a place for it.
There's always a place, like Samoa Joe, commentary. Hey, Billie Kay, you could have her in a wheelchair and say, do some angle. Oh, you injured me. You could do all kinds of stuff. WWE, for some reason, when it comes to injuries, acts like that's the end. No, that means you got to work around it. I mean, they've done it with other wrestlers.
I think that they build everything on matches. So if you can't perform in matches, there's almost no point to push you to do anything.
It's so wrong because, again, this isn't wrestling. It's a TV show that's about wrestling.
Hey,
it's about a wrestling
Fashion
show.
Files. I didn't want to see Fandango and Tyler Breeze wrestle.
I don't even want to get into that.
The Fashion Files is awesome.
But that is another fine example.
I miss it.
Another fine example of creative. I'm talking to you. How you guys totally...
He puts the sunglasses over the sunglasses.
I mean, totally fumbled the ball. I mean, that is the equivalent. That's the male equivalent of what we're seeing. With the Breezango, what happened there happened to Billie Kay and Peyton Royce for no reason. For no reason other than creative.
And think of it this way: we didn't want Breezango, and now we miss it.
I literally when it first started, I was but when it got into like the second and third episode,
the Windy Apple, Chicago, the Windy Apple.
Yeah. When it got into the second and third and fourth, as the Fashion Files went on, I was loving it. And then for some reason, again, creative at WWE is like, we don't get it. But it's not up for, here's the thing, creative, if you're watching, it's not up to you to get it. It's up to the fans. We don't care what you care about. We don't. Yeah. And it's sad that you don't get that. And Vince used to know that. Vince used to know it's not about what I want. It's about what the fans want. And it's what's good for business. Fans forget the business is for us. But now it's not about the business. It's about the shareholders. And that's what's sad. And I have to say that.
Well, what would help the shareholders is giving us matches that we want to pay money for their shirts.
Well, and that's the sad thing is like IICONICS had, that's another thing. Whoever's doing the merch is really falling behind.
Are they going to keep pushing tag team, like female tag team wrestling? Or
I have no idea.
I haven't been following NXT at all. So I don't know if there's up-and-comers that are ready to
that's the thing too is that NXT, I haven't
aside.
followed it in a while either. It's not because I don't respect. I've followed it a little bit, but it's because the creative has fallen off so much, and that's what's sad. Is you have talent there that's good that can do work, and it's fallen off.
When you fired No Way Jose, that was it for me. No more NXT.
Yeah. It's very sad. So let's, but we could talk forever about Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, but they're going to do great things. We know that they're going to make a lot of money. WWE will regret this.
Will they come back?
I hope so,
Yes.
but Malcolm.
I think yes.
Malcolm says yes. He says they're going to come back, and I hope so.
Drew McIntyre came back.
Yep.
And they said he was a nothing burger.
Yes. So I hope Malcolm's right. I don't know though. I think they might get a taste.
They need to train under the Young Bucks.
I mean, they might get a taste of that sweet independent money that's flowing right now, and they might not. They might go, well, why? Why would I go back? You guys didn't believe in me. They did.